The pursuit of happiness. It's not about finding happiness, it's about the journey along the way. We'll talk about all that and more in today's edition of Vision of Success TV. Denis Waitley said it best when he said, "It's not in the pursuit of happiness in which we get fulfillment, it's in the happiness of the pursuit." In life, we all strive to achieve happiness, but it comes to us in various ways. If we look back to the beginning of time, when man first started pursuing things, he looked for a couple of things to just basic survival, to just get started. He needed a basic diet, food to eat. He needed shelter from the elements so that he could protect himself and his family. And then above and beyond that, he needed security so that he didn't have fears of some big giant lurking behind him, ready to eat him at any given moment. But once he felt safe and secure and had those concepts in place, then he began expanding out, and we started looking for all the other things in life that makes us happy. So we started looking for, again, what makes us happy. It could be education, it could be entertainment, it could be a whole bunch of things. It's unique to each individual, and we pursue it for whatever reason means something to us. But a funny thing happens along the way. The more we pursue happiness doesn't necessarily equate to how much money we make. And yet in our society, that's the prevalent thought that is always coming through in media sources. Statistics show that if we start comparing, if we start moving up the corporate ladder, the more we make, pretty much to a certain point, the happier we become. But then when we hit the 80,000 to 100,000 range, that actually levels off, and our happiness no longer equates to how much money we make. So we can continue up the corporate ladder, we can make more and more income, and we can grow as far as what our job and our career entails, but it doesn't necessarily mean we're going to be happy with the way we're pursuing our life. That's when we start having questions come into our mind, and we start looking at different things. Is this truly all there is, and is this truly what we want to create, what we want to build for in the future? Now, I had a mentor many, many years ago that simply explained, if you're not happy today with who you are and what you are achieving right now, right in the now, right here today, that you will no longer be happy in the future, that you can never strive to achieve it. And at the time that he said it, I got to thinking about that, and it started making more and more sense the older I got, because it's not necessarily what you do, what you're striving for. I can always strive to try and earn $1 million or to achieve some level of materialistic item. But the minute I achieve that, it's going to want me to have something more. There's always going to be something else out there that is going to be predispositioned for me to achieve that level of happiness. So once you achieve it, again, the game is over. You've achieved it. So you're going to move on, and you're going to move forward in a way where there's always something out there, always something better or something different that you're going to want. The only way to truly get happiness today is if you think happiness today, if you are happy with who you are, with what you've achieved, and what you're about to do in the future. Now, in many cases, happiness means little tiny steps along the way. It's, can you enjoy little pieces that you do today in order to get to your big concept, to whatever your ultimate goal is in the future. If you can see yourself making strides along the way, and if you can take pleasure and pride in those little steps along the way, ultimately happiness will come, and you will be happy in your skin with who you are right here in the now. And that's ultimately what we all hope to achieve. Now, if you liked this video, I welcome you to sign up for my weekly tips. I provide weekly tips both in blog format and video format, just like this. Welcome you to sign up, and I will help you grow your big idea to the next level. And we'll see you next week. Bye-bye.